Okay, just to give you another little more perspective of this area, I just jumped on I-75. If I were to head north on I-75, I would get to USF and Bruce B. Downs area, about 10 minutes up the highway, if I were to head north. But instead, I am taking this exit. This is a very popular exit. It can either take us east towards Lakeland, Plant City, basically the east coast of Florida if you go far enough. Or it can take you west, which west is Tampa. So we're going to take the west exit, and we're going to go to this property on Beach. This property on Beach is really close to Tampa General and that area. So this one definitely would be close, I guess, to that. Says we're about 12 miles away. Right now it is a Friday afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock. Just to give you a perspective of the traffic, the day after the holiday. And traffic shouldn't be too bad. However, I'm going to show you in this video, I'm pretty sure it's going to take me to this area that we call Malfunction Junction. For some reason, it just gets really jammed up any time of the day. But it's a nightmare at rush hour. So it's not rush hour, but we'll probably still encounter a little bit of that traffic if it takes me where I think it's going to. I just took a quick glance at the destination of this property, but not necessarily the route. As a matter of fact, I thought it was going to take me a whole different way. There's like I mentioned it before, there's a highway system, a toll road called the Leroy Selmons Expressway, or some call it the Crosstown. It's a toll road, and it's not nearly as busy. I personally you'd go that route. It didn't take me that way, but it probably still would have been a way to get to this part of town. But I went with where the GPS told me to go. So this will be a free ride, a free route. There's no tolls, but like I said, the traffic may be heavier. So GPS says 10 miles, 11 minutes. The GPS in my car does not factor in traffic, whereas it does on my phone. So I'm not really banking on it being 11 minutes, but hopefully it's not much longer than that. So right now we are on, I think we're on 275. No, we're on 4. We're on 4. 4 goes east and west. And then the two ones that go north and south is I-75 and 275. Those are the north and south ones. 275 is more on the west side of Tampa, so you really aren't going to be dealing with that. I mean, if you pick something over here, and then I-75, of course, is linked to USF and Brandon and all that stuff. But right now, like I said, we are heading west on I-4 towards Tampa. Up here on the right is Hard Rock. Hard Rock Cafe or Casino has been here for I don't know how long, 15, 20 years maybe. But this large blue building is brand new. I don't even know if it's complete. I think no, they're still building it. I don't think it's gonna look blue when it's done. I think that's still like, or maybe not. I don't know. Is that glass? Does that look like it's finished? It's been under construction for quite some time. I really haven't paid close attention to it. But that's, like I said, that's all new. And then the original Hard Rock is right here. There's the garage, of course, to the casino. And the casino is basically attached to that garage. You can basically drop right into the casino from the parking garage. I don't know if you've seen pictures of the new one in the Miami area. It's like a big guitar. It's like the shape of a guitar right on the ocean. It's incredible. I haven't been to it, but I've seen the pictures. I think that one's open, but I've only just seen the pictures. So right now, obviously, traffic is really light. We have 3 miles until we get to where it gets heavy. Yeah, this is going to take me to what we call Malfunction Junction. So I'll give you a little demonstration of it. Like I said, it is 2 o'clock on a Friday, so it may not be that bad. So, as I mentioned, this is I-4, so we're counting down to the end of I-4, where it will merge into, I think it's 275. I think that's what we're going to merge into. Right now, we're at exit 3, and you can see on my GPS we have 3, then we have 1, and then we'll merge, and then exit 42 is going to be our exit to the beach property. So far so good. There's exit 3. We've had a lot of growth in this area over the last 20 years. I mean, I guess since I've been here, I moved here in 01. For the most part, the highway system and the roads are multiple lanes. There's really no single lane roads around here, at least not many. I guess in the city of Tampa there are, but a lot of double lane roads and stuff, and triple lane highways and quadruple lane highways. But still, there's some of the flaws have been where you're merging onto another highway system. They're doing them sometimes as a single lane, which is ridiculous. Even 2 lanes is really not enough. So that sometimes causes jams, is where these highways are merging with each other. Now we're getting close to the malfunction area, about a mile away. On a bad day, it would be piled up right here, so. It looks over 2 miles away. On a bad day, this would be all slowed down and piled up. But because it's mid-afternoon, we're still cruising at 60. But you can see all that traffic in front of us. These left 2 lanes will take you right to the exit. The lane I'm in right now is to go downtown to the city. So this lane will end. I'm gonna have to basically jump into one of these lanes on the left and jump in front of someone. And then the lane to the right will take you north if you want to go north. So although you see 4 lanes, it's really just 2 lanes to continue on to 275. But I'm not ready to jump into that lane just yet because we're still 1.3 miles. Imagine we're a mile away from where this merges, and you can see it's I'm now down to 20 miles an hour. Clearly a flaw. There has been some times where I flew right through here, like a Saturday morning or something. That's been pretty easy. And then there's been other times where it's like, oh boy. Sometimes where I didn't really factor in it was going to be this bad on a random time of the day. I still haven't jumped in one of those. I'll do that here in a minute, but it still says we have a mile to go. Now, if you want to avoid this, like I said, there is the crosstown. I probably should have took it. It would have took me into this part of town, and my GPS would have adjusted. I just went with what it said. But that doesn't have this type of buildup because there's a toll. Since some people don't want to pay a toll, so to me, just not to have this, to me, is worth $1.50. You see the backdrop of Tampa off to the left. So it says there, I-4 ends in 3/4 of a mile. You always feel bad cutting in front of someone, but at the same time, I'm usually on some type of a schedule, and I just can't sit at the back of the line and wait forever. We have signs here. Let's see. Off ramp, back up 275. Use caution. Highway 60, Airport Road. So it says the airport is from here 11 minutes. Once we get onto, I think it's 275, once we merge onto that road, then we're going to take like one of the first exits. But if you go a little further down, the last exit before you cross into over the bridge to Pinellas is the airport. Usually the easiest ones to cut in front of are these big trucks. They always have a gap in front of them because they can't slow down quick. But I'm still going to go a little further before I try to merge. But that could be an opportunity right there. We're 0.4 away. We're getting there. I totally could take that spot. You know what? I'm going to take that spot. Couldn't resist. All right, now we're in the right lane. Just have another 0.3 and we'll be merging onto the next road. Yeah, the city of Tampa, as far as the skyscrapers, it's very small. There might be a dozen skyscrapers around a couple blocks. It's really nice though. I mean, they have beautiful glass windows, like reflective windows where they shine off the sun, and some are red and some are blue. So I'm not sure if I'll get close enough to show it. When you're on the crosstown, you drive right by them, so they're right in your face. It's really cool. But from here, we're still off. We're a couple miles away from them. See, we're going slow here because everyone's cutting in front, just like I did. But we're almost there. And like I said, this is 2 o'clock on a Friday, and still it's like this. I'm not sure if they have anything in the works to fix this. There's another place like this on I-75. There's if you're on I-75 and you're heading south, and you want to take a exit to go to Tampa, which is where you would be going if you bought this house. That is a single lane that backs up. But they do have construction underway to make that a 2 or a 3 lane. It's going to definitely widen up probably here in the next couple months, and that'll be absolutely huge when that happens. But it backs up I-75 a little bit just because because of that merge. All right, so now we are home free. This is where this lane to the right would have exited if you want to go downtown, and this turns into just the 2 lanes. So now that we got past that, this will go once again pretty smoothly. So this is your new city. This is your new backyard. So 1.3 miles and we'll take our exit. There's a building over there. It's the one was it? I want to say it was the SunTrust building, but my girlfriend at the time, she worked on one of the top floors of the building, and every year they have a fundraiser for lung cancer awareness, and people can put teams together and climb the stairs. I think it's like 42 flights of stairs. So she orchestrated a team, and I was part of that team, and we climbed the stairs of the building as a fundraiser. Now, in order to, well, I guess you don't have to, but it's wise to practice climbing the stairs before the actual event, because it does wind you, and it's good to know, what you're getting into. So although we did the event once, we probably practiced, climbed the stairs at least 5 or 6 times, and it's amazing how quick you get winded climbing stairs. I probably went 10 flights and I was just dying, and we had to go 40, so that took a bit of getting used to. But on the actual day of the event, it was really cool. The media was there, and there was people on certain floors handing out water bottles, and all the team names were on the walls of the stairs and stuff. So actually, it was pretty cool on the actual event. But all those Saturdays where we went there to climb the stairs were not fun. But all right, so we took our exit, and right now we're 0.6 away from this house. So if you get past that one intersection, that one log jam there, it's actually relatively close. Now this house is vacant. It's been on the market for 8 days. Yeah, it's 8 days. I printed it a couple days ago, so it says 5 on my sheet, but it's 8 days as of today. Still says it's available. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, built in 2015. So I'm sure this is an older area, and it must have been a tear down and someone put a new house up. That's just common around here, is where they're tearing down old ones and putting new ones in, and you get this mix of homes as a result. Even South Tampa, which is very sought after and very nice, is very, hit or miss. You have homes from the 60s next to homes from 2018. I honestly don't know this area. I don't think it's as questionable as where the other ones were, but I probably have a better feel once I get to the destination. I mean, we're only 0.3 away, so this is kind of where this area is. The Ragman. Alright, we're taking a left on Beach Street. Should be right here. Alright, 2321. I guess we're here. It's 2311. This is it. I'm sure that all these other homes around here are much, much older. I'm guessing from the 20s and the 30s, but I could be wrong. Certainly no earlier than the 50s or 60s. But this one they tore down and put up in 2015. But I will go ahead and shoot a brand new video of the walkthrough of this property once I get inside. Bye.